right, ladies, welcome to Support Saturday Masterclass Edition. I'm Charisse. I run Support Saturday. And today we have Jeneen Hammond, who's going to do how online teachers can become more vocally confident and creatively engaging with your classes. Whew, that sounds like a fun one. All right, Jeneen, it's all yours.
All righty. Well, hello, everyone. I am not able to see everyone, but you are there. And I know you're going to get a little bit used to me. I love to sing everything. So hopefully no one's online allergic to laughing and singing and smiling. I just want to thank Joy. I want to thank Charisse for the opportunity of allowing me to share. It's really been amazing to be in this community. There's not anything like it in terms of the support that you receive, that we all receive. And so we're all here to grow. And so first, I just want to say that I'm just really one of your sisters, right? We are all in this business to do our best and to find ways where we can succeed and go to the next level. We know that this is 2024. And so there are likely some goals and some things that you're wanting to do to become more confident. And so I really wanted to just speak to you from that perspective. You'll get to know a little bit about me. I've got some fun videos and things of that nature to show you actually what I do full time. And then how I've been able to help individuals and support individuals become confident in finding their unique voice. And so, again, Jeneen Hammond, I am pulling excerpts. So because this is 2024, I felt that it was important to also not only talk about confidence, but talk about your next level in terms of dreaming. There are some things that you likely have in mind for your preschool. I am not able to see the chat at the moment, but I wonder how many of you, this is new. This is a new venture for you. You've kind of just started. You're just kind of stepping into this dream. I'd like to know that in the chat if this is new for you, if you've been doing this maybe, excuse me, less than 6 months. So, do we have anyone in the chat answering? Is there any less than 6 months?
Not yet. Oh, there we go. Yes. We have one, Elizabeth.
Wonderful.
Joyce.
Okay. Let's take that up. Less than a year. You've been at this less than a year.
Sure, there's
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I want to ask you a question before I kind of get some things started. What is it as a preschool leader that you're saying, hey, I wish that I had more confident doing fill in the blank? So take a moment and put in the chat. Okay. As it relates to you as a preschool leader, I want more confidence doing what? What is that?
So I'm not sure if you've seen the chat. So we have live recordings so far.
Okay, good. Live recordings. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Marketing. Yes. Yes. Being fun and engaging. Yes. Live recording. Wonderful. Sharing about your business. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Wonderful. Finding students, which is marketing. Yep. Wonderful. Thank you. This is perfect.
Awesome.
So I believe that we're in the right place today. We have about a little bit less than an hour. And so I'm really going to kind of infuse a couple of downloads to you that are helpful and have been helpful for myself and the students that I work with, that are going to kind of give you some framework of what it is that you can do initially and immediately to draw more business, to market, to get out there, because you are the face of your business. You are the voice of your business. And so let's go ahead and get started and jump right into that. So welcome again to this is Master Your Online Talk with Confidence. Okay. And you are here because there is, you want to be creative. You want to find your unique voice and you want to attract your specific online or digital audience with freedom, even if you don't have a big personality, right? It's really important that we do that. Number two, you're here because you want to be yourself. There's so much going on around us, right? But it's really important that we all dump the imposter syndrome and that we show up confident as our authentic selves, even if you don't have much experience speaking on camera or online. And so today, this is what we're going to do. My mission today is to help you conquer your critics and get your confidence back so that you can achieve your dreams. There's something that you envision for 2024, and this is a wonderful community for you to be able to step into that. And so I'm here to come alongside and support you in finding your confidence, identifying your critics. We're going to go over that, and so that you can achieve your dreams. Now, normally this is a 2-4 hour kind of a teaching. So what I've done is I've kind of made it concise so that you can walk away with some tangible, practical things that you can apply right away. Okay. All right. I believe that you have a work and a purpose to fulfill. We are all dreamers in this community. And so there's something specific that you were created to do. And how important is it that you are working with families and children? That's one of the best jobs, the best gigs, I like to say, on the face of the earth. So I commend you for that. So, how do we do that? Well, first of all, we've got to control our anxiety. We got to be able to go, okay, something's bubbling up on the inside of me. How did I control that? Da, da, da. And in that, how do I discover my authentic voice, right? I don't want to be a carbon copy of someone else. I want to know that my voice brings value, that my voice brings vision. And I want my voice to really effectively communicate what it is that I need to say so that the people who are listening can receive and also be impacted by that in a positive way. I also want to get clear strategies on how I can master my on camera essence, okay? And then how I can transform my voice, right? Because I really believe that your voice is the number one key to your success. How you show up in the world, how you talk, how you communicate is going to determine how your life is transformed and how you move not only your life, your relationships, but your career forward, okay? So, everything that I'm doing today is really inspired from my own story. I am really one who believes that there are treasures in your story. And we understand that the journey of our lives sometimes isn't pretty. It's a little messy in the middle. But if we can learn to reconcile those stories, we can actually find the treasures in those stories. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Okay. I grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, hometown of jazz, and some of the best food you ever want to eat. I don't know if anybody's on here who's experienced gumbo and jambalaya and like it's a food like no other, right? And so that's where I grew up, in a little yellow shotgun house. I was that kid, barefoot, loving to sing. I sang everything, going outside to ride my bike, ride my bike, ride my bike, getting on my brother's nerves. But in that particular journey, there was something that I would do as a child that was a little bit unusual. I love to gather the neighborhood kids and not only play dodge the ball, not only play double dutch, but I love to play talent show. And so I would sit the little kids down and I was like, you gonna go and you gonna sing and you gonna talk. And those kids were like, oh my gosh, we just want to play ball, right? But I learned something about myself. I learned that I loved bringing people together around stories that inspired them, that would transform them. And what I didn't know then, telling our stories really is a way that we heal. And so in my life, I grew up, and I like to say that, when you go through life, you go through experience that kind of diminish you. You go through experiences that kind of like causes you to pull back, causes you to become silent, causes you to become quiet. And so I kind of went through those experiences, and I ended up with an opportunity to audition for a school. And what was amazing about this is that it really helped me find my voice. So I was able to get over the hurdles of the issues of lacking confidence. I was able to get over the hurdles of hating myself and not feeling as though I was like anyone else. And the truth is, we're not. The truth is you are individually, authentically you. And that's who you can show up as. And so, how does someone who had a broken identity, a broken family, go from helping people stand on major stages and make global impact today? Right? We all don't come from a mountaintop experiences. We have a journey within our lives. And so, how we begin to reconcile, as I said, those stories and really find the treasures in our gifts and our talents is why I'm here today. So, again, I want to thank you for that. So, what does that simply mean? I want to share a video with you that I think you might enjoy really quickly. And then from that video, what we're going to do is spin into the framework, the 3 Ps, I call them, that's going to help you elevate how you show up in the virtual world. And so let me go ahead and do this. I'm working with all of my different little things here. Okay. Can you all still see my screen? Wonderful. Oh, let me do this. Let me make sure you can hear the sound. 1 second. 1 second. Stop share. I want to make sure that you can hear my sound. One moment. One moment. One moment. All right, pausing. And then I'm going to go back and share, but I wanted to make sure that I was sharing my sound. So I want to make sure we hear this. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we go. Can we hear? Can everyone hear? Thumbs up if you can hear.
I done got a little turned around, but I wonder if any of y'all can tell me if I'm in the right place. Is this here the healing strong life? Oh! Woo! Well, it looked like I made it just in time. Did I miss much? Oh, this place sure is nice. I heard that there was a lot of folks excited about coming here and being here a part of this. And well, I just thought that I would come and see it for myself. And ooh, it sure is something. Let me see here. Look at all them faces out there. How's everybody doing? Well, you know, I came all the way from up the street. And well, I even dressed up a little bit too for y'all. Because I heard that they're healing strong, they fancy people. Well, I wasn't born here in Georgia, but I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. All the way from up there. You know, hometown of jazz. And well, some of the best food you ever want to eat. Let's see, we got, Let's see, we got Creole, red beans and rice. Woo, we got gumbo. We even have us some jambalaya and crawfish etouffee. And ooh, you throw in some beignets and ooh, we got some lip-smacking goodness. Now, don't tell them I told y'all, but they setting up some treats back there for y'all. It looked pretty good, too. Now, how many of y'all, Georgia is not your home place? Can I see your hands? Woo, look at that. Well, let's give all y'all a real big round of applause. Now, one of the things that I realized being in Georgia, they real big on Southern hospitality and sweet tea. So I came out here to help you, give you some information that is going to be good for you in case you want to make some new friends. Now, the first thing is Southern hospitality. Now, I want to see if everybody can smile. Because you know that's part of Southern hospitality. So on the count of 3, I want to see some smiling faces. Y'all ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Smile at me. A little bit more. Oh, that's real good. Now, the other part of Southern hospitality is not only smiling, but it's also being able to lift your hand up and wave. Wave at me. Oh, look at that, look at that. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the two together. we're going to go ahead and have you smile and wave. Everybody say smile and wave. Again, smile and wave. And then what I want you to do, you're going to look at somebody or you're going to look for somebody way across the way and just going to smile. You're going to flash them pearly whites. Y'all ready on the count of three? All right. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Wave at somebody. Oh, look at that. Well, according to my rating, I think that y'all gonna make a whole lot of friends. Give yourselves a round of applause.
You're muted, Jeneen.
Thank you. Stopped it right there. All right. So I have a question for you, right? How many of you have ever been to see a play before? Raise your hand. Yeah. All right. So what are some of the things that we enjoy when we watch a live experience? Katrina. She have her hand raised? Okay, Amanda.
Energy.
Energy, right. Mary says the message. Yep, you can put in the chat. That's fine too. Energy, which is super important, right? Or a live experience. The message, right? How you are connecting with your audience. Someone else? What else we got in there? The fun, right? Fun, someone said fun, right? So we want it to be engaging. We want it to be fun, right? The interaction is very important, right? You want to feel in those kinds of experiences as though you are a part of the entire show, right? So the funness of it, the interactions of it, the changes in your voices, right? The change in voice, we understand that being able to have the inflection of our voices really determines how people are connecting with us, right? Feeling a part of it. Yes, absolutely. The costumes, the set, right? Those things are all the added benefits, right? But what's most important is the individual, the characters, right? And so we are all human beings, right? And we all have a role to play. You have a role to play in how you show up with engaging your children, engaging the families, engaging the parents. And a lot of the things that was said in the chat, you want it for them to be fun. You're wanting them to be able to hear different levels and expressions of your voices. You're wanting them to feel as though they belong, right? It's being able to, someone said, capture the excitement, which is the energy, as someone said earlier, being able to show up that way. So thank you for that. What I want to do is I want to share with you 3 P's. Everyone say 3 P's. That's right. You got to sing it. All right. Say 3 P's. Yes. All right, so I want to share with you my 3 P's, and I'm going to share my slide again just so you can see it, right? Because we understand how people are engaged, right, and connected. They're engaged, we know this visually, by what it is that they see, right? They are engaged by what they are hearing. We understand that, right? They're engaged by opportunities to feel the experience, right? So how you're telling the story allows them to be able to feel that experience. We understand that we have our 5 senses, right? And so how do I capture a live theatrical experience and be able to share that on camera, right? Because you're gonna lose a little bit of that essence, but to really be able to emphasize, of course, actors don't love this, right? We don't love the term overacting. But when you are on camera, you've really got to push that energy level forward. You've really got to stretch your vocal capacity a little bit more. You've really got to begin to engage a little differently. So I'm going to give you the 3 P's, and then you will be able to jump right into that. And here's what I love about this, transitions, right? transitions happen. Transitions, even as you saw this particular character that I've come to play, which is called the Bag Lady, and doing story time with the Bag Lady, right? Being able to work through transitions. Things are not always perfect, and people are not necessarily looking for perfection. They're looking for how you're leading them in the story or the presentation in the transitions. I believe that as an actor, where things fall apart is in the transitions. In the transitions, right? So it's not so much that technology problems happen. It's not so much that, oh, you drop something or you need to grab something. What are you doing to stay connected to your audience visually, vocally? What are you doing to stay connected to them? Because if you have their attention, it really doesn't matter your transitions. It's how you're leading them in that space. Someone says, I never thought of online teaching. Yeah, it's acting. Great actress, as I am going to start using. Absolutely, 100%. I always say the pandemic opened up an opportunity for all of us to become actors. That's a skill. You are all film actors if you're online, right? But that's a skill. And that takes a lot to do to be able to translate. We all have a favorite movie, right? We understand that those are actors who have taken a script and who've been able to deliver it in a way that impacts us so that we cry, so that we laugh. You have that capability, right? So that's awesome. So I'm going to share my screen again, and then we're going to jump into that next little part for you all with our time. We doing good on time? Y'all doing good? Yay, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. So the next place that I want to take you to is here. All right. Confidence myths. First of all, I want to kind of blow this out. All right. There's a myth, confidence. Oh, everyone else can be confident but me. Okay. That's a myth one. All right. Number two, confidence is something you're born with. Okay. Number three, it's too late at this stage in my life to be confident. Okay. So I want to knock that out. Okay. With the truth. Truth number one, confidence is not inherited, it is developed. Right. So regardless of your life experience, regardless of your journey, regardless of the punches, I felt some, I know you felt some that tries to take the confidence out of you. Regardless of that, you can still develop confidence. Truth number two, confidence is not just for the extroverted or some people. Confidence is for everyone. Believe it or not, I'm not fully an extrovert. I love to connect with people, but I do have some introverted tendencies. I like my space and I like quiet, right? So sometimes we got to turn it up. Sometimes we've got to be intentional with how we are engaging and connecting with people. So confidence is not just for the extroverted person or for some people. Confidence is for everyone, including you. And number three, confidence is not a magic trick, okay? It's a mindset. All right. I want you to tap your mind, tap your brain, tap your head, then say mindset, right? So how you think about yourself, how you see yourself, how you embrace your voice is going to determine how your confidence is translated on camera. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to unlock our confidence with 3 P's. All right. Our first one is personality. Personality, very simple. All right. Put in the chat how you would define personality. What is personality? Jeneen, what's personality? What's personality, y'all? Put in the chat. Let's see. Personality is confident. Yep, developed. What's personality? How would you define personality? How you present yourself, the way you express your inner self. Love that. Personality is how we come across to others. Personality is how what you bring inside from the inside outward. Absolutely 100%. And here's what I want to key in on. Inwardly, right? It's what that inner narrative is and how you show up on camera. Love it. Personality is from the heart, right? So being able to say, okay, how am I really connecting with myself today? right? How my personality is expressed through my facial expressions. Hello, right? My personality is expressed through my voice. My personality is expressed through the level of energy of how I connect with people. And if there's anything within that that is not genuine, because we're smart people, we're going to pick that up, right? So guess what? In the work that you do, your children are smart, they're brilliant. Your parents are smart and brilliant. They're going to pick up, right, what it is that you're not fully giving 100%. So number one, I want to encourage you to show up with your personality, smile, engage with your facial expressions, lean into the camera. All of those wonderful things are initial things that you can do right away. Bump up that personality, okay? Number two, personality, posture. Everyone say posture. What is my posture? How would you define posture? Put it in the chat. How would you define posture? Your body language. Yes. Yes, is important. Yes, your body language is important, right? Love that, right? Yep, sitting straight or ready for whatever you're teaching. Absolutely. Yes, body language. Posture is confidence. You show it through your body. Absolutely. How you hold yourself. All of those things. Great. So we all love this. We love people watching. Go to the mall. Anybody? The mall, people watching? Anywhere where there's a group of people. We enjoy that. I love to say that people are masterpieces. We are works of art. And those people may not be saying anything, but they are communicating something to you. Now, whether it's entirely right, because we all carry our perspectives and opinions, right? We all are coming up with a narrative or a story based upon that person's body language. So number two, if you're wanting to bump up your level of engagement, your posture is very important. And because you're working with children, it's not so much the stiff posture. Okay, I got to sit up straight in my chair. It's really being able to engage with your gestures, right? Leaning in, and the simple things that you can do, right? You know, simple natural gestures that show up and translate on camera to this is a human being. You're a human being, right? So our first one is, as you're mouthing, what was our first P? Personality. And then our second P, posture, right? I want to see your lips moving. All right. So the first P is what? Yes. And then your second P is what? Yes. So good. So good. All right. Our third P is projection. Now, this is pretty deep, right? Projection, right? What comes to mind when you think of the word projection? What comes to mind when you think of the word projection? Da, da, da. A visual image, yes. Energy, yes. Projecting my voice when singing, absolutely. The ability to make yourself heard. Y'all are, woo, that's good. Deep stuff. It's good. And it's all accurate, right? It's my energy. It's how you present yourself. The ability to make yourself heard. Yes. Getting your thoughts out to those around you. Light. I love that. Our voices carry frequency and sound. And our voices also carry illumination and light. So that sounds interesting, right? But really, how you show up and lighten up the space that you are showing up on, whether that's on camera or in person, it's what you carry. It's the energy, it's the essence, that the brilliance that you carry, the creative brilliance that you carry, right? So projection, I always like to say that when we go to a movie theater, the screen is where? Is it in front of us or behind us? It's in front of us, right? Okay. Where's the sound coming from? Is it usually in front of us or behind us? Of course, now we got surround sound, but back in the day, the sound was coming from behind us. Is that correct? And that sound is projecting forward on an image, correct? So I want you to really, really begin to think about your voice as projecting. You're projecting out of yourself forward. right? So my voice can't just live here. I mean, naturally, in just regular human space, natural space, we talk, and it's kind of just a vertical. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, I'm here. Da 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 da. But when I'm projecting, I'm hi, how are you doing? How's everything going? I'm really pulling everything up and out of me, and I'm presenting it to the people. I'm serving with my voice, right? I'm not keeping it to myself. I'm serving. So I want you to begin to think about your voice as an extension, almost if your voice had arms, you're projecting out, right? So whatever level of energy, whatever level of emotion you find yourself in, you're going to be projected. So if I'm excited, I'm going to project it forward, right? If I'm happy, I'm going to project it forward. Even if I'm having a bad day, I'm going to project it forward, right? But in the work that we're doing, because we're wanting to show up excellently and we're wanting to show up in a genuine, authentic manner, we are wanting to project, making sure that we're connecting with ourselves, but also projecting forward. All right. So that is a quick 3 framework that you can implement right away. I know some of you have promos to do. You have some things to do where you have to jump online. All right. How do you do that? First of all, with your script. Joy has been wonderful in providing a script for you, right? So you being able to integrate your personality, integrate your posture, integrate projecting that in an authentic way will get you a response. People are going to connect with that because you're being truthful with yourself. And so finally, here's what I want to do. I want you to think about, I always have to conclude these with a dream thought because it's always about how do I get from where I am to where I want to be? How do I get from where I am to where I want to be? All right. We have to dream about it. We have to dream about it. Okay. And then once we get it out of us, then we can look at it and go, okay, which of this can I do in the next 4 weeks? All right. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to think about one of the first questions that I asked you today is you want to be more confident in what? Some people said marketing. Some people said video. Some people said, I think that was kind of the consensus, right? So if you want to take that, I want you to add a how. How can you do that? Okay. So with the marketing, if I'm going to dream about marketing, how is it that I can begin to show up? And I think it starts with that video. Would you guys agree? It starts with that video. Okay. So I want you to think about your preschool, and I want you to think about how you are wanting your preschool to be presented. What is the personality of your preschool? Let's think about that because you are the brand. Okay. What is the posture of your preschool? Right? Right? So if you were to kind of add some physical, tangible elements to those 3 words, what is the personality of your preschool? What is the posture of your preschool? Okay. And then what do you want your preschool to project? And guess what? You become that. You become that in the expression of it all. Okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions about anything that I've done? I want to share another quick video with you on an example of engaging children. Okay. Because we are all in that space in terms of engaging children. But before I do that, does anyone have any questions in the chats? In the chats, my people.
So far, I don't see any questions. You've
Okay.
been, they've been relating to everything that you're saying. So on the basis of how they
Yay!
can do better for
Yeah.
themselves.
So have you gotten something from this already? Give me a thumbs up. Is something kind of connected? You've been able to connect with something? Okay. And it's been something that you feel you can implement right away. It's tangible. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so I want to share a little video with you. And again, why am I sharing a video? Because again, we are living in a virtual space. And how we translate from real life into our virtual spaces are very important, okay? So I'm going to share with you just a little simple video that I did for some children that I was serving, okay? And just how I was able to engage them. Perhaps this will give you some ideas on how you can engage your children. All right, I'm going to let's see which video I want to do here. I have two videos. I'm going to do this one. 1 second. Okay, great. I'm going to share my screen. You all are so kind and gracious. I'm so glad to be here with you today. Thank you for allowing me an opportunity to share with you. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Let's share my screen. Sound is there. Okay, here we go.
Now let me see. Is this thing on? Is it working? I think it is working. Hey, how you doing? You know, I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you today, but I just thought that I would try to get my technology up so that I could see you. Can you see me okay? Can you see my friend here? Can you say hi to my friend? Can you wave at him? He just back there. He likes to sit with me when I'm going to talk to the children. And so, are you there? Say your name if you're there. How you doing? You doing all right? Well, like I said, I wasn't feeling my best today, so I just thought that I would just kind of put together a little video for you. Don't mean that we can't have a little bit of fun, even though we're not together today. Is that all right? And so I want to open up with my song. You know the Hello, My Friend song. So let's go ahead and sing this song. Hello, my friend. How are you today? It's good to see you. God bless you, I pray. We are his children. We are his children. And he is with us. God is with us. Today, 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 today. You sound good. Give yourself a big round of applause. Well, you know, I was thinking today, even though we're not able to do the story time, I thought that it might be nice for you to go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt. How about that? Yes. Well, are you ready for the first clue? Well, today, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go and find something that's the letter blue. Can you go find something that's the letter blue and bring it right back so I can see it? All right, I'll wait. I'll hum for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, did you find it? Did you find something that's blue? What is it? Shout it out. Ooh, you found something that was blue. Oh, wait, somebody else coming in. What'd you find? Oh, look at that. Good job on finding something that's the color blue. I think I said the letter blue. I meant the color blue. All right, we're going to find one more thing. You ready? Now put that one down. Are you ready? we gonna find something that's the color green. All right, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, here you come. Come on, come on. We are his children. All right, sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay, show me what you got. That's the color green. Ooh, look at that. That's the color green. Good for you. Good job. Somebody else is coming. Yeah. Oh, you got it. Oh, show it. Let me see a little closer. Let me see. Oh, look at that. It's the color green. Wow. Give yourself a big round of applause. Well, today, even though I'm not with you, I want to let you know that you can still have fun and still play. Why don't you find all the things that are blue, and then you find all of the things that are green, and then when I come next week, you show me what you found. Is that all right? All right. Well, I want to remind you today that you are a masterpiece. Can we sing a little bit of it? I am a masterpiece. Clap, clap. I am a masterpiece. Clap, clap. We are a masterpiece. Clap, clap. Bye. Until next time, say bye to my friend. Next time, okay? Love you. Let me see how I get this thing to work and then turn it off. See you later. Bye.
All right. Thank you all for that. I have a question for you. How engaging was that video for you? And what is it that you enjoyed when you watched it? Let's see. Let's look. Project my voice with singing, the ability. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go down. Look at people when you give your message. Eye contact. Very important, even on camera. Oh, our voices carry frequency. Yes, reinforcement of that. Your voice frequency, right? Those levels of your voices. Okay, being able to hey girl, right? Hi, right? Drawing kids in, understanding the distinct sounds that your voice, the capabilities that your voice has. Voice has frequency that can be felt by others. Absolutely. If you pretend you're in a good mood, usually you'll make yourself feel better. Yeah. Get out of your head, right? Get out of our head sometimes. I need to add video to my Facebook for marketing. Yes, absolutely. Jennifer, so let's set a timeline. Within 4 weeks, how many videos can you do? Right? Starting with your first one. Okay. In the life I want to live. Yes. Owning a homestead preschool where my community feels the stewardship. Yes, absolutely. Begin to think about, set a 4-week timeline within that. What can you execute? Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's see. I'm trying to see the video. Let's see. Sounds like sharing your screen. Okay. Did you all notice? I have a question for you. Thank you. Like my calm voice. Yes. Right? Those different levels of your voice is very important. Very important. Know that I can listen and be able to feel the emotions. Absolutely. Even if I'm not looking at the screen, right? That has to do with you connecting authentically with yourself. Getting in a space where you're free from distraction and you've had an opportunity to say, hey, how am I going to show up? Right? So getting clear in how you show up is going to determine how you are connecting. Love the video. Thank you. Calming. Yep. Still made you want to participate. And great, I thank you for saying that. Because here's the thing. Having fun, smiling, voice was fluctuating, yes, on different levels, motivating others to have fun. Did you all notice that I had a mistake? I had a boo-boo. Did y'all know my boo-boo? Who knows my boo-boo? What did I do? You can unmute yourself.
You was, I think it was, you were saying about you forgot the, you said the wrong color or something. You said yeah. And then at the end, it was funny when you said, oh, how do you get this thing, cut this thing off?
Right. Yes. Right. Those are natural human moments. Right. But then also I made a mistake. I said, what did I say? Letter instead
Letter
of
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said the letter blue. Find something with the letter blue.
Right. And then I came back and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm listening to myself. Da, da, da. Right. I could have said, oh my gosh, I messed it up. It's a mistake. I'm not going to use it. I didn't do that because mistakes do happen. Number one, we do make mistakes, right? And so that level of mistake did not compromise the engaging perspective of the video. It was just a human moment. So even in that, I want to encourage you, allow those human moments. So you're showing up on camera. It's not so much about having everything perfect. It's about allowing some of your humanity to come through because that's what you are. Okay. So thank you for catching my boo-boos, right? And then I got to share my boo-boos, right? All right. So you all enjoyed the video. Yes, for the most part. Good. Yeah. Well, I want to give you all a big round of applause. Yeah. And again, I want to thank you for allowing me to come and to serve you in the way. The kids don't focus on mistakes. Yes, I saw that briefly. Kids don't focus on mistakes, right? They'll laugh it off with you. Absolutely. So lighten up. Have fun, right? Don't overthink it. Get out of our heads. Get out of your head. Understand the value that you carry and stay connected to who you truly are. And as you do that, then you're going to have fun. Your students are going to have fun. Your families are going to have fun. And you're going to alleviate some levels of stress that's just unnecessary. All right. Okay. Are there any questions at this point? Because I'm kind of wrapping up. Y'all did good.
Any questions, ladies? You can go ahead and unmute if you have one or any.
Does that mean that I did so good? Is that what that means? I did so good.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Jeneen. You can just stick around. Maybe once I stop, they might have some. So, all right. Thank you so much, Jeneen, for that wonderful presentation. I was like relating it. I was like, oh, I could do more of this even in person too. So, I was able to relate to it. So thank you again for your time and for this wonderful presentation.
You're welcome.